Okay, so I use weighted averages to do partition. So let's say A is 3, 4, B is 6, 10, and the directed segment is AB, so order does matter. And let's say the ratio is 3 to 2. So what I do is I set up 3 segments to 2 segments. So that's 1, 2, 3, and I partition it. So this guy's my partition. That's the point I'm trying to find. And then it goes 2 segments also. They can even put this on graph paper. I don't really, care what you do. To me, this is like a one skill problem that they need to have. So they're trying to find the coordinates of P that separate it into a 3 to 2 ratio. So I do something like tug of war. This is the partition, and it's like tug of war where it's closest to is the stronger one. So to me, B is the stronger one, and A is the weaker one, since the partition is closer. So when you look at the ratio, the bigger number is the stronger number, the lower number is the weaker number. So what I do is I multiply by the stronger, the weaker by the weaker. And what I'm doing is a weighted average, just like unit test scores. Unit test scores are 80%, so I multiply the average of my test scores by 80%. So this becomes the 0.68. I don't know why that's not. It's annoying. Sorry, that's really annoying. I don't know why it's not drawing. Okay, so 6, 8, and multiply, that's 1830. And then what I do is I take the weighted averages of them. So when you're going to take a weighted average, you add your x's, and you divide by the number of total parts, and you add your y's by the number of total parts. So this is going to be 6 plus 18 divided by 5, because there's 5 total parts, and then it would be 8 plus 30 divided by 5, because there's 5 total parts there. So this would be 24 over 5. And this would be 38 over 5, and I don't care if they leave them like that or if they actually find the decimals. It's probably more helpful to find the decimals. So it's this 4.8. If they find the decimals, they can locate things on the graph a little bit easier, but the coordinates would be 4.8 and 7.6. This is the x, this is y. And again, if they graph it, they can see their 0.34, and then 610 is way up here, and then 4, 8 would partition it in a 3 to 2 ratio. So they can always graph it. That's a really crappy graph, but they can see it that way.